Once again, automatic step into a very luxurious coach. Let's take a look at the inside of the Mercedes-Benz. The first thing that presents in the Benz to me are the beautiful ultra leather seats. What's great about the cream ultra leather is that it breathes. What that means is that it adapts to your body temperature, and it is done with memory foam inserts. It is Mercedes-Benz technology as far as the seating comfort, which, by the way, the seats are heated, which is a beautiful thing. But above and beyond that, in this technology allows these seats to certainly pivot all the way around, but it also says to you they're going to be comfort for the long haul, and also they will be breathable, meaning that you're not going to get that hot, sticky feeling in the summer, that cool, slick feeling in the winter. This is the best of the best being offered by Airstream and Mercedes-Benz. What presents in the cabin are a couple of things. First of all kinds of storage. If you spend some time in the Benz looking at storage over the cabin itself, you have storage underneath. You have certainly all these access. You have the computer that is done by Kenwood. The Kenwood computer system, well, I tell you what, guys, you're going to have a 12-year-old explain it to you because it does so much. Split screen navigation, satellite radio. Notice here though, this is your backup camera, but it's also the rear view mirror. We talked about this. What I love about the Benz is that you can still sit in this captain's chair, access that rear view mirror, and either have the camera on full time, or of course you can utilize the walk through the entire cabin and see what's behind you via the rear view mirror. You have airbags on this, which make it the safest vehicle on the planet. You have thorax airbags, you have curtain airbags, you have front airbags. So once again, when it comes to safety, Mercedes-Benz and Airstream doesn't get any better than this. As you make your way into the aft of the cabin, first of all, as you approach, all the controls are at your fingertips here. You have all of your exterior lighting, your interior lighting, which, by the way, everything is on dimmers so that you can vary the intensity of the lighting, which is all LED. The great thing about that is there are uplights in this, so if you have someone, if the captain is rolling down the road and you want to still have access to some either low lighting or no lighting with just a little up, you have rail lights, and you have upstairs lights and lower lights that won't affect anything the driver is doing. Beautifully done. Your battery disconnect is also at your fingertips, so when you leave the planet, what happens with that is you disconnect the battery and you're good to go. You know that you're not powering anything up. Let's take a look at the rest of this coach. What first of all presents is the overhead cabinetry. The cabinet beautifully accomplished in the Aizen, all kinds of depth in polyester. But what I love is their hardware. So you access the hardware, and it gives you all of that beautiful finish work inside and out. It is bolted directly to the frame of the vehicle, so from the standpoint of quality, I mean, I'm sorry, but that is quality. And what happens with recessed hardware, if you are walking throughout the platform during the ride, it's all soft touches. You're not going to find any sharp surfaces. All of the lighting underneath this cabin is done all in LED, which allows you to access reading lamps. And then, of course, this beautifully accomplished shade work here. So you have the drawn shade, but of course you can go to a light permeating shade, or go back and have access to all of that beautiful exterior windows, UV protected, and we talked about the Haydocy crankouts, which mean those windows can all be utilized as you're rolling down the road. Excellent engineering from Mercedes-Benz and Airstream Travel Trailers. We know there's a plethora of overhead storage, which with amazing cabinetry that beckons to be touched. It's absolutely beautiful. But look at the galley. All done in a Corian surface. You have a hidden, if you will, tabletop, which will go either fore or aft to create that seating for 4 people. All of your, this actually comes from, if you will, the marine industry. all done in stainless steel. A lot of depth there. These are all tempered glass. You have a, look at this, you have a little backsplash there, meaning that you're going to keep this whole surface clean. This is all, you have a 2-burner propane, and look at the storage. You have storage, which even though you have a propane grill, you have all of this beautiful access as far as storage, more storage in between the 2 receptacles, and then spice rack. And then, of course, you have your furnace. You've got your convection microwave, more storage, and that beautiful 2-way Norcold refrigerator freezer with additional space for that entire surface. Beautifully designed, beautifully thought out. The lavatory, first, the great thing that I love is this porthole. To me, that's kind of your signature Airstream riveted, because that's just what this is all about, living riveted. We have the overhead aluminum combined with the beautiful soft Asian sand, and that moves into a lavatory. That is accomplished by one-piece construction. Even though you have overhead vented fans, you've got LED lighting, you have certainly the option as far as the faucet is concerned. The point to all of this is that it's just the best moisture management of any coach in its class. The other thing is, as you're rolling down the road, this becomes great storage. As we move aft in the Interstate, what presents, of course, is the luxury of the cream-colored ultra leather. And this is, when it comes to the automatic drop-down, it's literally one touch. It's a one-touch button which gets you then to that full queen size, or with the addition of your wings to the full king size. But once again, one touch effort as far as dropping down into what could, and let's face it, you could also leave the bed made up at all times depending on your travel schedule. You're surrounded by certainly all forms of storage. And once again, everything done with the recessed hardware. This is where the brains of the operation is, everything from your electric and gas water heater to access all of the, this will tell you exactly the amount of amps that you're using as far as each individual appliance. You have your overhead, you've got everything from your solar panel to all of your containers are here. So you can monitor everything on the platform here. This will monitor your battery along with starting your generator right here. Once again, the computer is at your fingertips. This is your secondary television. By the way, 22-inch LED HD TV, which can pivot anywhere on the planet here, being able to monitor it from front to back. It is one of 2 TVs. We got plenty of entertainment for you fellas. That's what's great. Let's not forget the Dometic system. The Dometic system, as far as your heating and cooling, allows you to one-touch control, set it and forget it. You can monitor this as far as there's an auto setting. Above and beyond that, there's a heat pump. So if you don't want to draw from your propane source, you can actually draw from your overhead AC unit, where you can dump off all of that. You can dump that air any place you want in the unit, but also you can program it to set as you come onto the planet. Make sure that when you're walking into this, it's 72 and sunny. It's a beautiful thing. The Airstream Interstate Touring Coach. Roy and Becky, I'm sitting here in the lap of luxury in my Interstate Touring Coach, and I want to make sure that you understand that I'm working on what I can do to customize your unit. I contacted Airstream yesterday. We're getting all those beautiful details down so that we can handle, well, we want to produce for you the dream that you want to realize. I hope you had a safe journey back to Annapolis, and I will certainly be in touch. I'm going to be sending you a couple of pics. I found one on the Twin, which also shows the exterior cabinet. So I think you can get an idea what that wardrobe, it's a full-length wardrobe. It really makes, I think that Twin with the installation of their beds, because I know you're good, Roy, but I think this is a beautiful thing. So please, when you get the video, if there's anything else you might require, give me a shout out. It was an absolute pleasure sitting and talking to you guys. One thing I like about you guys is that I think you're going to enjoy the journey, because what's it all about? It's all about being a happy camper.